The 15 best foods to relieve constipation. Around 14% of people suffer from chronic constipation at some point in their lives. Some of the symptoms include passing stools less than 3 times per week, straining, lumpy or hard stools, a sense of incomplete evacuation, feeling blocked, or being unable to pass a stool. Symptoms vary in nature and severity from person to person. Constipation affects some people just sometimes, while it affects others on a regular basis. Constipation can be caused by a number of factors, but one of the most common is the slow passage of food through the digestive system. This could be caused by dehydration, a bad diet, drugs, illness, nervous system problems, or mental issues. Fortunately, many meals can help treat constipation by adding bulk, softening stool, shortening the time it takes for food to pass through the digestive tract, and increasing stool frequency. Here are 15 foods that can help you stay regular and treat constipation. 1. Prunes. Prunes are dried plums that are commonly used as a natural cure for constipation. They have significant fiber content, with roughly 3 grams every 1/4 cup, 40-gram portion. This amounts to 12% of the American Heart Association's recommended daily fiber intake, RDI. Prunes include cellulose, an insoluble fiber that increases the quantity of water in the feces, which might add bulk. Meanwhile, the soluble fiber in prunes is fermented in the colon, resulting in the production of short-chain fatty acids, which might lead to an increase in stool weight. Prunes also contain sugar sorbitol. This sugar alcohol is poorly absorbed by the body, allowing water to be drawn into the colon and, in certain cases, creating laxative effects. Finally, prunes contain phenolic chemicals that promote the growth of good bacteria in the stomach. This is thought to play a role in their laxative action. In previous research of 40 persons with chronic constipation, eating 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, of prunes per day increased stool frequency and consistency significantly when compared to psyllium, a form of dietary fiber. Prunes can be eaten plain or added to salads, cereals, oatmeal, baked goods, smoothies, and savory stews. 2. Apples. Apples are a good source of fiber. In reality, one medium apple with the skin on, about 200 grams, has 4.8 grams of fiber, or 19% of the recommended daily intake. Apples include soluble fiber, which is largely in the form of a dietary fiber called pectin, despite the fact that the majority of that fiber is insoluble. Pectin is rapidly digested by bacteria in the gut, resulting in short-chain fatty acids that can attract water into the colon, softening the stool and reducing gut transit time. Pectin sped stool movement through the intestines, alleviated constipation symptoms, and raised the number of good bacteria in the stomach, according to a study of 80 persons with constipation. Despite being given morphine, which promotes constipation, rats on an apple fiber diet had increased stool frequency and weight, according to older animal research. Apples are a simple method to increase your fiber intake and relieve constipation. You may eat them whole or slice them up and use them in salads or baked items. The fiber level of Granny Smith apples is very high. 3. Pears. Pears are another high-fiber fruit, containing roughly 5.5 grams of fiber per medium-sized fruit, about 178 grams. This amounts to 22% of the RDI for fiber. Pears are notably high in fructose and sorbitol when compared to other fruits, in addition to the fiber benefits. Fructose is a sugar that some people have trouble absorbing. This implies that some of it makes its way to the colon, where it attracts water through osmosis, causing a bowel movement. Sorbitol, a sugar alcohol found in pears, is also present. Sorbitol, like fructose, is poorly absorbed by the body and functions as a natural laxative by causing the intestines to fill with water. Pears can be incorporated into your diet in a variety of ways. They can be eaten raw or cooked, with cheese, or added to salads, savory foods, and baked products. 4. Kiwi. One kiwi, about 75 grams, includes about 2.3 grams of fiber, which is about 9% of the recommended daily intake. A kiwi-derived supplement was eaten for 28 days by 19 healthy people in one research. When compared to a control group, researchers discovered that doing so resulted in significant increases in the number of daily bowel movements. In another study, 11 healthy people who ate 2 kiwis every day for 2 weeks had more bowel movements and looser stools. In addition, 54 persons with irritable bowel syndrome were given 2 kiwis each day for 4 weeks in a 2010 trial. Participants reported more frequent bowel movements and shorter intestinal transit durations at the conclusion of the trial. The fiber in kiwis isn't the only thing that is supposed to help with constipation. Actinidin, an enzyme, is also thought to be responsible for kiwis' beneficial benefits on gastrointestinal motility and bowel habits. Raw kiwis are delicious. Scoop off the green flesh and seeds after peeling, or cutting them in half. They're a terrific addition to fruit salads and can be used to improve the fiber content of smoothies. 5. Figs. Figs are an excellent source of fiber and can help you maintain good bowel habits. 1.5 grams of fiber are found in one medium raw fig, approximately 50 grams. Furthermore, half a cup, 80 grams, of dried figs includes 7.9 grams of fiber, which is about 32% of the recommended daily intake. Over the course of 3 weeks, an older study in dogs looked at the benefits of fig paste on constipation. The researchers discovered that fig paste increased stool weight while decreasing intestinal transit time. Another study indicated that eating 10.6 ounces, 300 grams, of fig paste per day for 16 weeks helped expedite colonic transit, improve stool consistency, and relieve stomach discomfort in 40 persons with constipation. Figs contain an enzyme called fisan, which is comparable to actinidin, which is found in kiwis. This, together with its high fiber content, is thought to contribute to its beneficial benefits on digestive function. Figs are a tasty snack on their own, but they also go well with sweet and savory foods. They work well with cheese and gamey meats, as well as pizza, baked dishes, and salads, and can be eaten raw, cooked, or dried. 6. Citrus fruits. Oranges, grapefruits, and mandarins are all rich sources of fiber and a pleasant snack. One orange, about 154 grams, has 3.7 grams of fiber, which is 15% of the RDI. Meanwhile, one grapefruit, approximately 308 grams, has over 5 grams of fiber, which is enough to meet 20% of your daily fiber requirements. Citrus fruits, particularly their peels, are high in the soluble fiber pectin. Pectin can help to speed up colonic transit and relieve constipation. Citrus fruits also contain a flavonol called naringenin, which may contribute to their anti-constipation properties. Naringenin has been found in animal tests to stimulate fluid secretion into the colon, resulting in a laxative effect. However, the further human study is required. Citrus fruits should be eaten fresh to receive the most fiber and vitamin C. Oranges and mandarins make great snacks, while grapefruit works nicely in salads or as a breakfast sliced in half. 7. Spinach and other greens. Greens such as spinach, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli are high in fiber as well as folate, vitamin C, and vitamin K. These greens help to bulk up and weigh feces, making them simpler to move through the digestive tract. Cooked spinach has 4.7 grams of fiber per cup, 180 grams, which is 19% of the RDI. To incorporate spinach into your diet, make a quiche, pie, or soup. For a fiber boost, raw baby spinach or tender greens can be added to salads or sandwiches. Brussels sprouts are also extremely healthy, having 14% of your daily fiber requirements and only 41 calories in just 5 sprouts. They can be served hot or cold after being boiled, steamed, grilled, or roasted. Broccoli, on the other hand, has 2.4 grams of fiber per cup, 91 grams. This is 10% of the recommended daily intake for fiber. It can be eaten fresh in salads or as a snack, as well as cooked and added to soups and stews. 8. Jerusalem artichoke and chicory. Chicory and Jerusalem artichoke are both members of the sunflower family and are high in inulin, a form of soluble fiber. Inulin is prebiotic, which means it promotes digestive health by stimulating the growth of microorganisms in the stomach. It's especially helpful for bifidobacteria. Inulin increases stool frequency, improves consistency, and reduces gut transit time, according to a review of data on inulin and constipation. It also has a moderate bulking effect on the feces by increasing bacterial mass. Taking 0.4 ounces, 12 grams, of inulin from chicory every day enhanced stool frequency and softness in 44 healthy persons with constipation, according to a recent study. Tubers with a nutty flavor, Jerusalem artichokes are a type of Jerusalem artichoke. They are sold in most supermarkets under the names sunchokes and topinambur. Roasted, steamed, boiling, or mashed potatoes are all options. Chicory root is not widely available in supermarkets, but it has become a popular coffee substitute when pulverized. 9. Artichoke. Artichokes have a prebiotic impact, which promotes digestive health and regularity, according to scientific evidence. Prebiotics, such as inulin, are indigestible carbohydrates that feed the good bacteria in your gut, boosting their numbers and preventing the formation of bad bacteria. People who ate 10 grams of fiber extracted from artichokes every day for 3 weeks had higher quantities of good bifidobacteria and lactobacilli bacteria, according to an older study. It was also shown that dangerous bacteria levels in the intestines had decreased. Prebiotics has also been shown to enhance stool consistency and frequency in those who suffer from constipation. Artichokes that have been cooked can be eaten hot or cold. The outer petals can be removed, and the pulpy center consumed with a sauce or dip. The artichoke's heart can be taken out and chopped into little pieces. 10. Rhubarb. Rhubarb is a leafy plant with bowel-stimulating effects. It contains the chemical senescide A, often known as senna, which is a popular herbal laxative. Senescide A from rhubarb acts by lowering the levels of aquaporin 3, a protein that controls the passage of water in the intestines, according to a rat study. Less water is transported from the colon back into the bloodstream when aquaporin 3 levels are low, making stools softer, and increasing bowel motions. In addition, 1 cup, 122 grams, of rhubarb contains 2.2 grams of dietary fiber, which accounts for 9% of the recommended daily intake for fiber. The rhubarb plant's leaves are poisonous, but the stalks can be chopped and cooked. Rhubarb is a tart vegetable that is frequently sweetened and used in pies, tarts, and crumbles. For a fiber-rich breakfast, mix it together with oats or muesli. 11. Sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are high in fiber, which can assist with constipation. One medium sweet potato, about 150 grams, has 3.6 grams of fiber or 14% of the recommended daily intake. Sweet potatoes are high in cellulose and lignin, which are both insoluble fibers. They also contain pectin, a soluble fiber. By adding bulk and weight to stools, insoluble fiber can help with bowel motions. One study looked at how sweet potatoes affected people who were undergoing chemotherapy, which can produce constipation. In comparison to the control group, individuals experienced reduced constipation symptoms and reported less straining and discomfort after just 4 days of eating 7 ounces, 200 grams, of sweet potato per day. Roasted, steamed, boiling or mashed sweet potatoes are all options. It can also be substituted for regular potatoes in any recipe that asks for them. 12. Beans, peas, and lentils. Pulses, which include beans, peas, and lentils, are one of the cheapest and most fiber-rich food groups you can eat. For example, 1 cup, 182 grams, of cooked navy beans, the type used for baked beans, has 19.1 grams of fiber or 76% of the RDI. Furthermore, 1/2 cup, 99 grams, of cooked lentils has 7.8 grams of fiber, which is enough to meet 31% of your daily fiber requirements. Pulses have a combination of soluble and insoluble fiber. This implies they can help with constipation by giving feces more bulk and weight, as well as softening them to make passage easier. Add pulses to soups, mix them to make nutritious dips, toss them in salads, or add them to ground meat meals for extra bulk and flavor. 13. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are one of the most high fiber foods on the market. Chia seeds provide 9.8 grams of fiber per ounce, 28 grams, which is enough to meet 39% of your daily fiber needs. Chia fiber is made up of 85% insoluble fiber and 15% soluble fiber. Chia produces a gel when it comes into touch with water. This can soften feces and make them simpler to pass in the gut. Furthermore, chia may absorb up to 12 times its weight in water, which can help feces gain volume and weight. Chia seeds are extremely adaptable and may be used in a variety of foods to significantly increase fiber content without any effort. Sprinkled on cereal, oats, or yogurt, they're delicious. You may also combine them into dips, salad dressings, baked goods, and sweets, or add them to a smoothie or veggie juice. 14. Flax seeds. Because of their inherent laxative properties, flax seeds have been used as a traditional cure for constipation for ages. Flax seeds are high in both soluble and insoluble dietary fiber, making them an excellent digestive aid in addition to their many other health advantages. 1 tablespoon, 9 grams, of whole flax seeds has 2.5 grams of fiber, which is enough to meet 10% of your daily fiber requirements. In a 2012 study, mice fed a flaxseed supplemented diet had a shorter small intestine transit time and more weight and frequency in their stools. Insoluble fiber, according to the researchers, behaves like a sponge in the large intestine, holding water, adding volume, and softening the stool. In the meantime, the soluble fiber encourages bacterial development and adds bulk to the feces. Additionally, during the bacterial fermentation of soluble fiber, short-chain fatty acids are generated, which improve motility and encourage bowel motions. Researchers have proposed that the laxative effect of flax seeds is due to their oil content, which may have lubricating characteristics. Flax seed can be eaten in cereals and yogurt, as well as baked into muffins, bread, and cakes. Flaxseed, on the other hand, is not for everyone. Although additional research is needed, pregnant and breastfeeding women are often advised to use flaxseed with caution. 15. Whole grain rye bread. Rye bread is a typical European bread that is high in nutritional fiber. 2 slices of whole grain rye bread, approximately 64 grams, contain 3.7 grams of dietary fiber, which is 15% of the RDI. According to studies, rye bread is more helpful than conventional wheat bread or laxatives in treating constipation. The effects of consuming 8.5 ounces, 240 grams, of rye bread per day on 51 persons with constipation were explored in a 2010 study. Intestinal transit durations were reduced by 23% on average in individuals who ate rye bread compared to those who ate wheat bread. Softened stools, as well as increased frequency and ease of bowel movements, were also reported. Regular white wheat bread can be replaced with rye bread. It has a richer flavor and is usually denser and darker than conventional bread. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and turn on the notification bell.